Breaking news from Marvel today. It's pretty exciting. Ultimate Invasion has been announced by Jonathan Hickman and Bryan Hitch. The Ultimates are coming back. Wow. So what does this mean for Marvel? Well, let's take a look at this list first before we get into the story. Just looking at the image here, which is awesome. Bryan Hitch artwork back on the Ultimates, which is still probably my favorite of his books that he's worked on. But this time he's coming in with Jonathan Hickman. That's really exciting. So what do we see? We see on one side of the image, we've got the Ultimate Avengers, the Ultimates, Captain America, Wasp, Hawkeye. And so I don't know what this means as far as Ultimatum goes, because obviously for those of you who know the Ultimate Comics universe, there was a storyline came out, Ultimatum just totally torpedoed the entire line. They killed off Wasp. They killed off Giant Man. They turned Hawkeye into Ronin. So, yeah, and it really never recovered from the hit that was Ultimatum. So this looks like it might be Ultimatum is going to be erased, or it's going to be another Ultimate Universe. I don't know. We'll have to find out in the story. But then on the other side of the image, this is interesting. So the character in the middle, for those of you who don't know, who kind of looks like Professor Xavier looks in the new X-Men books, with the big helmet and black bodysuit, that's actually the Maker. He's the Ultimates version of Reed Richards, who is kind of a multiverse-spanning villain now in the Marvel Universe. And we also see Miles Morales behind him. Now, the whole Miles Morales storyline, the character Miles Morales, comes from the Ultimate Universe. For those of you who don't know his origin, Ultimate Spider-Man was a book that was written by Brian Michael Bendis and drawn by Mark Bagley for years. They had a huge, tremendous run, and ultimately it ends with Peter Parker being killed. He dies, and Miles Morales takes up the mantle of Spider-Man, and that's where he comes from. So the Miles Morales we know in the Marvel 616 is actually the Miles Morales from the Ultimates universe. So does this mean he's going to be leaving the 616 and maybe reinserting himself back into the proper Ultimate Universe? I don't know. Then behind them, we see just some what look like to be the regular 616 Marvel characters. In fact, it looks like the Illuminati. Am I not mistaken? Iron Man, Namor, Black Bolt. I see Doctor Strange, Reed Richards, Professor X, Black Panther. That's the Illuminati. So the Illuminati are going to have a part in this, which is very exciting. Let's read the story. This comes to us just from Marvel.com. Just announced at Entertainment Weekly, two of comic book industry's most innovative and exciting creators teaming up to reshape the Marvel universe as we know it. This June, writer Jonathan Hickman and artist Bryan Hitch in Ultimate Invasion, a revolutionary 4-issue saga that presents a surprising new chapter for Ultimate Comics and bold new strides for Marvel's iconic heroes. Marvel Universe launched 20 years ago. Ultimates Universe provided a contemporary take on classic Marvel characters and storylines. Known for its edginess and explosive action, Ultimate Universe was home to, so this just kind of talks more about what the Ultimate Universe was, not so much what to expect from this new story. I'm really excited for this. I think this will be fun. I was a fan of Ultimate Marvel when it started. Obviously, as I said, Ultimatum happened, and it just kind of ruined the whole line. This idea that, it's such a cool universe and anything can happen, so we're going to have half the universe get killed off. That wasn't a great idea. But, yeah, having it come back and having it, Jonathan Hickman is the new architect potentially for an Ultimates revival, and Bryan Hitch, who helped launch the Ultimate Comics universe originally, coming back as the artist for it, that is really good news. This is, I think, this one I predict is going to be a winner. This is going to be something I think we to look forward to this summer. And hopefully this ushers in a return of Ultimate Marvel. Because I really did, in its day, I liked Ultimate Marvel. In fact, I hung in it for the most part, until it wrapped up. Because I was, even when it ended, I would still check out Miles's book back when he was part of the Ultimates world. I think he works better in a universe where he's the only Spider-Man, where they have the whole Peter Parker lived and died and carries on the legacy, rather than just having him in the standard Marvel universe as just another Spider-Man. I think he works better on his own, and I would love to see the Ultimate Universe come back, be a thing again, have Miles be a part of it, along with the Ultimates and whatever characters they want to bring back, Ultimate X-Men, the Ultimate Fantastic Four, however they want to do it. This is really, really cool, really exciting. So, yeah, that's the big news of the day. Let's talk about it in the comments below. While you're down there, do all the usual stuff. Hit like, subscribe to the channel if you're not already a subscriber. I would love to have you here. And let's talk in the comments. Did you read the original line of Ultimate Marvel? Were you a fan? There was even talk for a while that Marvel should cancel its main line and just go with the Ultimate books. They were so popular. So tell me what you thought of the Ultimate Universe. Were you happy to see it go? Were you sad to see it go? Were you a fan? If you were you a fan after the Ultimatum storyline that just kind of sunk the entire Ultimates line? Let's talk about it in the comments below, and I'm going to go ahead and leave it there. Big news. I'm actually finally have a comic event that maybe I'm going to be good and excited for, but who knows? It is Hickman. He did give us the Krakoan Age of X-Men. So now I don't know if it's a guaranteed hit anymore. I have a little bit of grain of salt, but I don't think so. I think he's going to deliver. I loved his original Avengers run, so I think this is going to be good. Talk to you in the comments below. See you later. Bye.